Packs makes me feel alive. I flip them up, see what's inside. Shoot a peek of a spiral and get more zoos. I'm letting Twitch chat choose. I feel Nova's anger as I summon dangers. I can feel the chaos starting right now. And welcome back to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Chaos Draft, episode 15. I'm, of course, Hardleg Joe, joined as always by the Arby's of Yu-Gi-Tube, Mr. Golden Nova.
I have been watching fervently that exchange on Twitter right now, and I now know how much of an insult that is. Wow! Holy well, there goes any Burger King alliance I might have had.
No, come on, man. We're cool. You know, I didn't think you would see that stuff. I didn't know you were on Twitter. It was just
hello,
a little
Panda
cheeky
Express.
reference.
I have an offer for you.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, who aren't on Twitter, which is so weird, by the way. I never thought I'd be a Twitter guy, but it's really funny if you don't take it all that seriously. But me and MBT have been having a little beef over how bad Burger King is. I think Burger King's alright. I eat Burger King from time to time. And he's like, no, it's awful. Arby's is better. And I'm like, how dare you, sir? Nothing is better, or everything is better than Arby's. Nothing is worse than that. That is the pinnacle, the lowest point of fast food, in my opinion.
Yeah, there are times where, aside from the fact that you blatantly insulted me just now, there are times where I will go to bat for Burger King, because Burger King gets the job done, you know? But an Arby's station, I will declare war on an Arby's outlet, like, holy cow. And I tried. I used to be an Arby's guy. I stuck with it. But their evolution has not been good.
No. I don't know, I've had them like 4 or 5 times over the course of 5 years, and I think it's like it's not the only time, because fast food can be pretty hit or miss, but it's like every time I go in there, I end up throwing away whatever I get. Like, I cannot finish it because it's just that bad. Just like absolutely soggy fries that feel like they were steamed instead of fries. They don't even have regular ones. It's like only the waffle and the curly, I believe, unless they change that.
I think they just have curlies. Not that I'm complaining about that, though. Curly fries are great.
I'm not a fan of curly fries, but if you're gonna get curly fries, you gotta get Jack in the Box curly fries. Those are
also pretty good.
Yeah, assuming they have those where you're at. I forget what area of the country you're in.
We are in North Texas. So we have the Whataburger option, and that's a difficult horse to get over.
Is Whataburger? I've never had them. I went to Texas once, and I couldn't find some time to get there while I was there.
Just the most succulent of burgers.
Yeah, comment in the comments with your favorite fast food place. Mine is Raising Cane's, which I'm not sure if they have
fantastic.
Those. Yeah, that's just like...
Oh, we got 2.
Oh, they only do, like, 2 things, but they do them better than, like, anyone else.
Absolutely. No, if they're in the area, that's the lunch option. If anyone says, "Oh no, can we go buy Sprouts or something? Get a no." You sit down. We're going to Raising Cane's.
We're trying. I've got one friend who's like, "I don't like chicken strips." I'm like, "How do you not like fried chicken? Everyone likes fried chicken. Fried chicken's the best, man."
Fried chicken is the bomb for those of the poultry eating variety.
Yeah, I guess if you're a vegetarian or whatever, it's fine. The thing is, he eats a whole lot of meat. He just doesn't like chicken strips for whatever reason.
That's wild. Absolutely wild.
Weird. Anyway, enough talking about food. We're here for Yu-Gi-Oh! And if you missed last episode, which, I mean, you could go back and watch it now. It's up here forever. I unfortunately lost in the Battle of Pendulums. I didn't draw Wavering Eyes enough. Just a sad state of affairs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. We just we had the Wavering Eyes War, and I was clearly more skillful with it.
Yeah,
don't watch Game 3. Don't watch Game 3. Don't watch it.
You also had, I don't know, how many plush fires did you have? 2, 3 of those?
Boy. None now.
None now, yeah, it's been banned. Because that's the thing, is like, it's, Wavering Eyes is already pretty good, but when you can plus twice off of it at the same time, Like, hot diggity daffodil. That's just crazy.
It is kind of wild to be able to resolve that, yeah.
Yeah. So now that you don't have that, hopefully your pendulum list looking a little bit weaker. We, of course, got the pulls we're going to get into this time, and let's see how things shake out. But yeah, I've got this new PNG rig. It's kind of spiffy, and we're going to open cards there. Hopefully it'll give me some luck. Let's flip it up, see what it looks like. Nothing in the first pack. These are some Garbo cards. Probably just going to take the Magician of Faith. That's pretty neat. We'll try that.
Now, some of you might have some mean things to say about how I handled last episode, but I don't know what to tell you. We're getting near the end of the Chaos Draft series. It wasn't enough that I brought Wavering Eyes to a pendulum fight. Sometimes you have to secure the win, especially when we're this close to the end of the series. Hopefully we won't have to rely on such tactics for much longer, but anyway, let's open up Dark Beginnings #1 and see if we can pull some more busted DM staples. Ooh, shout out to the double Mask of the Accursed. I think, I don't know, out of all of these, I think Mirror Wall is like the closest. I think we already have one, so getting like a second copy increases consistency. Ceasefire is a big burn card, but I don't think I want to focus on that. Let's get another Mirror Wall.
Dark Beginning 2! Ooh, a Morphing Char. That's a flip monster that might actually be worth playing. Especially if I go into, like, the Sub-Terror deck, and they're not sure, like, Nova might sure if they want to flip it or not. Let's try that.
Star Strike Blast? Well, there is a third Vanity's Emptiness. Yeah, I'll just grab the third Vanities. Look, this isn't us being evil. We are exploiting a weakness in the format. We are bringing it to Hardleg's attention so that he will inevitably ban it, so future guests don't have to worry about it. I'm actually doing everyone a favor.
Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, do I have what it takes to pull another Dragon Ruler? Yes! Yes, finally, the Redox for the Earth Machine deck! This is exactly what I wanted.
Alright, Legendary Collection 2, it's time for the oldies but goodies. Well, we can get the Clock Tower Prison for the Dreadmaster. For real though, DD Crow is a really good generic hand trap that we could use, and Shien is something that we could I want to get Shien for the 6 Samurais, but to be honest, it's probably the DD Crow. But Mariner is funnier. It can have the funnier award. I'm okay with. Let's double check our crow count here, see if we actually have any crows. We have no crow count. We're adding to the crow count. Crow counter's at 1, baby.
Duelist Alliance! Oh, El Shadal Construct and a Panzer Dragon. Those are both pretty good. What are my Shadals looking like, though? I keep getting good Shadal stuff, and then, like, all I have is El Shadal Fusion. And, like, hardly anything else. Have I picked up an Instant Fusion yet? No. So I have no way to summon the Panzer Dragon. I might as well grab the Construct while I'm here, though. If I can ever find a way to get to Shadal Fusion, this might actually be pretty good.
Order of Chaos. Order of Cat. Wow. Wind-up Carrier Zenmaity. There's no other card here that we want to get, and we actually have a nifty little wind-up base, so we're going to go ahead and grab Zenmaity just in case.
Okay, Raging Tempest. Ooh, Lost Wind. Heavy Armored Train Iron Wolf is tempting, but it takes machines specifically. I have machines, but I also don't have a payoff for it. I could potentially try to go into one, but I think Lost Wind is just overall better. Because it's good in everything. I have one of it. Let's try another one.
High-Speed Rider. Oh, wow. Black Rose Moonlight Dragon is a silly level 7 synchro. Holy biscuits. Oh, it's generic? Incredible. Gimme.
Dark Saviors. Ooh. Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage. Have I gotten any Sky Striker stuff so far? I mean, I've got a Hornet Drones, I've got a Widow Anchor, I've got an Eagle Booster. Might be worth it for that engage. I could also just get Drowning Mirror Force. That's probably funnier. Yeah, we'll take the Drowning Mirror Force.
The Dark Illusion. What is within? Okay. Snow is banned. We can't pick Snow. That's off the table. Second Metal Foes counter. I kind of want to get Super Dreadnought, Rail Cannon, Super Dora, but we do not have level 10 necessary to make it, so we are grabbing a second Metal Foes counter.
Savage Strike! Brave Neos! I always wanted a Brave Neos. I have the Neos Fusion. Might as well, you know? Just get some stuff in there. Do some things. Yeah, let's try the Brave Neos. He's a brave boy.
Extreme Force. Bit much, but you know. Oh, hi, Curious the Lightsworn Dominion. Hello, combo enabling Link Monster Curious Lightsworn Dominion. I think we have a contestant.
Dark Neostorm. If we can get another Psy Reflector or a Fusion Destiny, that would be cool. What is it, my birthday? They're just giving me everything I want. Fuck. I don't know which one to take. The Fusion Destiny is probably better, right? Like, I have a whole lot of Destiny hero things that I could be using. Alright, it looks like chat has picked the Fusion Destiny. We'll add that to our collection and see what happens.
Shadows in Valhalla. Oh, what? Okay, now we're getting multiple invocations. Sure. We are going to grab it just in case we do the Link Alistair stuff, so let's grab that. Savage Strike. Get over here. Hey, another Neos Fusion. Roxy's is a pick, certainly, but I think a second Neos Fusion would be pretty pog.
And finally, Ancient Guardians. I've already got 3 trade-in, so we'll just take the Earth's Arctic. And there we go, we got our things. And unfortunately, it looks like I can't add to my collection because it signed me out, and I didn't realize that. I can download the YDK draft.
Alright, Ancient Guardians, do your best. So we could get a third reload and then ensure that we have 3 cards that we can use to, like, shuffle cards up, which I think is pretty baller. Pretty heckin' good. Yeah, third reload. That's good. I guess we'll figure out eventually what the 80th card I was supposed to have is at some point. But for now, let's go ahead and go to, let's go to do some rerolls, huh? Let's reroll some stuff up. Okay, we are back here at Soul Fusion. We set up a really good Orchest combo last time, but we are missing the inevitability of Symbol Skeleton, so we are hard rolling for Symbol Skeleton. Reroll number 1. Not here. Reroll number 2. Not here. Reroll number 3. Not here. Come on. Reroll number 4. Come on, get this. Come on. Reroll 5. No. Come on. Number 6. No. It doesn't rare. Please. Symbol Skeleton. No. Stupid.
We get 1 reroll of this. Hopefully we can get Electromite. That would be cool. No, it's just another triple burst dragon. It's just another dang old triple burst dragon. There's also Secure Gardena, but I don't think this is any good. Fuck it, you know, they really wanted me to get the triple burst dragon. I might as well just get the triple burst dragon and cut my losses.
Alright, folks, we're cracking open 5 packs of Premium Gold, Infinite Gold. The premium set, for me, the goldenest of Novas. There's a lot of Pendulum stuff, there's a lot of Burning Abyss stuff, and Max C is also in here, which would be hilarious to pick up. So let's go ahead and flip the first one. Ghost Ogre! Looking pretty good, though. I'm gonna grab the Ghost Ogre as a little hand trap for us.
Okay, and here we are, ready to do the bonus packs, and also I figured out how to make things look and make it to night mode, and I got logged in, and we figured out all the problems we were having. So things are going to look different, but that's okay. We get 5 packs of Infinite Gold. Let's flip them up and see what's in here. Hey, that's not too bad. Stardust Char, I don't think I want either of these. It's between basically the Ghost Ogre or the Galaxy Cyclone. I think I have enough spell trap removal. Adding some hand traps in here would probably be good. So let's try another Ghost Ogre. If nothing else, it's good for my Chaos deck as well.
Pack 2 is second Ghost Ogre.
Pack number 2, flip them up. Deep Dark Trap Hole's not that great. Let's go ahead and take that.
Okay, so Shade Brigandine could actually be good in the rank 4 strategy. I would love to get the Burning Abyss stuff. There's no way we can commit to doing that right now, so we're gonna grab the Shade Brigandine.
Okay, pack number 3. Dark Mirror Force. Get real. Void Trap Hole. I believe this takes 2 level 6 spellcasters, which means it's impossible to summon. So we're just gonna take the Void Trap Hole.
Do we have any Ghost Ogres right now? Like legit, am I overpicking here? Ghost Ogre. We have none. We have a full playset of Ghost Ogre now. Incredible.
Flip it up. Ooh, Mask Change 2. I still only have 1 target for it. I think we just go for the Abyss Dweller.
And, we're gonna grab the Ravenous Tarantula because we also have Astral Karibo, so any other level 10 monster plus that makes an absolutely absurd OTK engine, so we're grabbing Ravenous Tarantula. Okay, well, hard to argue with that. Triple Ghost Ogre to go along with our triple emergency teleports. Super solid hand trap for all of this. An extra level 4 monster and a potential OTK machine. Let's go ahead and put this in deck edit and see what we can find out, huh?
And pack 5. Oh, hey. Castell, the Sky Blaster. Well, we'll just take that. This is just the rank 4 episode. I've gotten several rank 4s and a hand trap and a regular trap. So we'll add that to our collection, and then because we lost last time, we also get 5 Chaos Packs, which are gonna be an interesting time. Alright, here we are, the Chaos Draft Packs. There's so many things in here, I don't even remember what we're looking for at this point. A second BLS would be pretty darn good, though. I mean, just getting a second BLS. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot more people who want the BLS, so let's add that to our ever-growing Chaos package. And try number 2! Flip them up! Gates of Dark World, another Amano Iwado. That would be the 3rd one. I think we're going to take the Amano Iwado. Nothing else here is really speaking out to me. Yeah, let's just get that one. I've already got a Utopian, I don't think I need more. Okay, pack number 3! Yeah, let's go ahead and get the Paladin of Felgrand. I'm not sure if it'll necessarily be good, but it might be good. Okay, pack number 4, flip them up. Ooh, a Mirror Force. Another Return of the Dragon Lords. I already have one of those. A second one would probably be a lot better. The Mirror Forces, I have several, and they're not really being used, so I think I'm just going to take the other Return of the Dragon Lords. Here we go! Purple Nightfall, already banned, man. Feels bad. Yeah, let's get the Dotscaper. Alright. Not sure if or how much this will help me, but there's only one way to find out. We'll go into deck building, and let me know what you thought of PNG Tuber Joe, you know?
Ooh, I am not going to make many friends using this list. Get your emeralds ready because it's time to play Chaos Control! Not because we're playing any particular light monsters, it's just Chaos Draft, so I figured this was the only time I was going to get to say it. Last time we played a pendulum version of this list, using the power of Dingirsu to protect our setup and keeping it all safe with something like Vanity's Emptiness or an Omni Negate from Apex Avian. This is the pendulum-less version of it, and we've swapped out that whole engine with a whole bunch of floodgates. We're playing Kaiser Coliseum, we're playing Rivalry of Warlords, we're playing Goes in Match, we got Vanities, we even have There Can Be Only One just in case. We're really just trying to put Hardleg on the back leg, and then slowly chipping away at it until we win the game. We have a number of Link and Xyz monsters to blow things out, namely the Zeus, but we also have Destrudo to go into a bunch of really great level 7 monsters. We have Moonlight Dragon to get rid of particularly nasty monsters that we otherwise don't have an answer to. Cyber's Quantum Dragon is great for breaking a board. FA Dawn Dragster is great if we go first. If we get all the materials needed, we can also get a Dingirsu Dingirsu on board, along with a Dawn Dragster and some kind of Floodgate to really solidify our position. And then Wind Pegasus as a way to get rid of a lot of back row, and is a way to, retaliate in case Hardleg gets any ideas of blowing up our board. We were able to pull 3 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit out of this week's bonus packs, the Infinite Gold, which pairs very nicely with the 3 Emergency Teleport we've had for a while. On top of being able to blow up Joe's cards on his own turn if we activate this at the right time, these also make for a good tuner to make our level 7s alongside Armageddon Knight, which we have 3 copies of Rhoda to search. Armageddon Knight is a 1-card Orchest combo. We send the Nightmare, Nightmare sends Wand, Wand summons the Nightmare, and then we get into Galatea. If we have a way to summon out a Nightmare alongside the Dingirsu, we can also use Galatea to get an orchestrated attack instead of putting the second material under Girsu. That way we have another way to keep our board safe. It's super telegraphed, but if he can't get around it, he can't get around it. Other cards include Gofu, which is another 1-card Orchest combo, Plague Spreader, and Tsuchinoko, which are kind of our emergency material just in case, and we're still using the Gizmek Orochi because you can send it to the grave with Orchest Nightmare. It is very nutty. Our side deck contains more danger cards in case we need the extension. It has giant Trunades to get rid of back row. We can also swap into the Shadal engine that we have here. We've got our Hedgehog, Falco, Dragon, double Shadal fusions, and Construct here. If we're going second and Joe seems to be on the kind of strategy that makes big extra deck monsters, we can use this as a way to very easily set up our boards and punish that kind of behavior. And then triple tack in the side because as much as I hate this card, I guess we gotta play it. It is very strong given the right situation. So, 8th Chaos Coin, very easily in our grasp right now, unless we get super bricked on this, which I don't expect to because this deck is very, very consistent at putting out its game plan. We're going to be that much closer to winning this series. So, I'll see all of you in the games, and please don't hate me. Please.
The age of the Dragon Rulers has finally arrived. No more pendulums for now. Because Wavering Eyes is still in the format, and I'm not going to play into that. And it's just crazy. I gotta try something new. I gotta keep Nova on his toes. I gotta do the mind games, Plus, I wanted to try this out. I feel like this is probably the best chance I'm going to get. I'm not sure if this is necessarily better than the deck I had before, the Pendulum one, but it has some potential, and I'm curious to see what it does. Basically, we're playing every Dragon Ruler we have, 1 Redox, 2 Tempest, 3 Blaster, along with a couple level 7s in Ascendant of Thunder and Segmental Dragon, which is unfortunately not actually a dragon, I found out, which really sucks. And we're hopefully going to be able to go into Galaxy Tomahawk and do a neat, cheeky little play where we end on Steel Star Regulator and World Gears of Theological Demiurgy. That's the plan. If that doesn't work, which it probably won't, we've still got just like the Dragon Rulers, a recurable resource, banish a dragon from the graveyard, summon it, do a whole bunch of stuff, banish them to search things, and the things we're searching are basically a bunch of level 1 tuners. We got the 2 Flamevel Guard and the 1 Dragunity Corsica, and using these with the Dragon Rulers, we can make a small toolbox of level 8 Synchros. Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend, Varum, which is something we can crash into our opponent's monsters, and if this is destroyed, you could destroy all face-up cards your opponent controls. So I'm hoping if we go second, we can make this, crash, and then wipe Nova's whole field, and then hopefully he won't be able to recover. That's one of Pendulum's big weaknesses. Unfortunately, doing that might be difficult because he's also got Dingirsu, which stops all his stuff from being destroyed. So if that's the case, we can run over it with, like, Scarlight, try to blow up. We've also got the Magma, if this destroys a monster by battle. Target 2 cards, up to 2 cards, and destroy them. These are both really good for just, like, getting more advantage off of the fact that we have to use 2 cards to make it. And of course, then, once this is in the graveyard, we could just recur it back as long as we have dragons. Unfortunately, we don't have a ton of dragons, so we're not going to be in for a super long game, but that combined with 3 bottomless trap hole and a Meyer Mellow to search them, the 2 lost win that recurs itself, and then a negation engine of the sub-terrors should hopefully give us enough to get over the top by basically just using up all of Nova's resources. The sub-terror engine, I realized, works best when you don't play 3 Guru. I was waiting on this for so long, but, like, setting Guru in passing is probably the worst thing you can do. What you really want to do is get the Hidden City, because this allows you to search the Guru, set it, and then you can immediately flip it up to search the Sub-Terror Fiendus. Or search the final battle if you've already got a Fiendus. Or you can do a whole lot of searching and stuff. We've got this plus the 1 terraforming, so there's a lot of chances we can do it. We can also search Guru off of Redox if we banish it, say with a, where's it at? Gold Sarcophagus. This can be used to get any of the Dragon Rulers into rotation. We've also got Dragon Ravine. We can have the 1 Dragunity to search, but mostly this is going to be about discarding a card, getting a Dragon Ruler in the graveyard. That's also why we're playing 3 Twin Twisters. I want to be able to destroy the Pendulum Scales, especially during Nova's turn to prevent him from summoning in the first place. And this will allow us to do this while getting dragons into the graveyard that we can hopefully use. I think that covers just about everything. I mean, we've got the 1 Amorphage Sloth, we can summon this with boulders. We've got the 1 Fallen of Albaz, we can use this to make Titaniclad with Nova's monsters. We've got a Jet Synchron, not a dragon, but it is a fire tuner, so it has a little bit of synergy with the blaster. Same thing, this is a wind dragon, so this has a little bit of synergy with that, and it's essentially a battle fader. It's a battle fader, except it doesn't summon itself, but it permanently negates the effects of whatever monster attacked. So hopefully that'll be useful. We've got Return of the Dragon Lords to bring these back and give them some protection, and then the rest of the extra deck is just generic stuff. Rank 4s, high link monsters, some other rank 7s we can make. And we're aiming to go first. If Nova isn't playing any spells, or if he's going to make us go second, then we've got a couple go second cards, things like Evenly Matched, Book of Moon, Psychic Eraser Laser. If he's on a whole bunch of negates or really high investment monsters, we are running a Kaiju package now. And we've also got a couple more traps in case these end up not being good. I'm hoping the Bottomless can prevent him from even getting to the point of summoning Dingirsu. If we Bottomless like a Galatea, then we don't have to worry about it ever coming back. But if that ends up not working, we do have the 3 Compulse. We've got the 2 Drowning Mirror Force. So, yeah. I didn't have as much time to prepare this one, but I have tested it, and assuming we don't brick, it's pretty good. But that's kind of a big assumption, because there's a lot of high-level monsters and stuff, and I have no idea what Nova's playing. I have a feeling he might try to out-mind games my mind games. He's a smart cookie, but I'm an eater of cookies. Or something like that. I don't know.
Hello, I am the Dark Vizier Tuskastavan, and this is my right-hand man, Wiggles.
That's an interesting way to open the duel. Sure, we'll do that with no context. Nothing else. That's all you're getting.
Let's do that.
Create your fan
Wiggles,
fiction from there.
I stab people. I put a little knife in their ribs. Ooh!
You're stabbing my ears with your high-pitched voice.
Yeah, that's the idea. My name's Wiggles.
See, you're lucky. I have a knife, but I'm not going to cut you. The only thing I'm going to cut you is some slack, all right?
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. I did not get to go first.
Nope, and it will be your downfall. I normal summon Armageddon Knight.
Oh, my. He's a gettin'.
I'm a getting there.
Yeah, he's a one way or another.
There we go, Nightmare.
Of course. More Orcust combos.
You didn't ban it, I'm gonna play it.
Yeah. Yeah, I should probably... What do I ban from this? Do I, assuming I lose, do I stop the whole engine in the future by just be like, no Galatea? Or do I get rid of the payoff and be like, yeah, you can have Galatea if you want to search the trap or whatever, but no Dingirsu?
Interesting decisions.
Yep.
But I know that my choice is clear. We're summoning Galatea.
Of course. The thing is, too, like, after you banned Harp Horror, like, I had a chance to get, like, a symbol skeleton. Like, I think 2 of them, and I was just like, it's not worth playing. And then I pulled a Galatea, and I was like, oh, I wish I had that, because I have the counter trap, and now I could search a bunch of stuff. That would be nice. But unfortunately, no.
Not happening.
Right. We've got a back row. We're backing into the row.
All right, enjoy.
Okay, then I will. Questions. What is the question? How do I do the question things? Okay, we're gonna start by activating sparks.
Whoa!
We are going to send Flamevell Guard.
You will have to eat my vanities.
Eat my shorts, I see. Hidden City.
Oh, that's nutty. That's a little nutty.
Because Subterror Guru is a dragon monster.
Oh, dang. All right. I'm glad to see that we've both decided to have our fun playing Pendulum, saw the horrors of war that was Wavering Eyes, and then backed off a little bit.
Yeah, I was worried this might happen. Let me see. What do I do? Okay, I think I know what I gotta do. I gotta set this. Activate the Hidden City.
I will... Deck or field to grave triggers it, but not from hand. So we're going to Ghost Ogre that.
Unfortunate. Anyway, terraforming?
Whoa!
Oh, I can only activate 1 Hidden City per turn. No, you know what? I think we still go for the Hidden City.
No, that makes sense.
I may not be able to activate it now, but I will get a Subterror off of this, and then I can negate future attacks.
Yeah, see, you got this. You're good.
I do have another field spell, but it's not super useful with that Vanities up. So until you get rid of that, I'm in a bad position.
Yeah, we're just gonna give you the search.
Booey.
Here we are.
When your opponent, you can declare. Okay. Flip, activate.
What
Hard
will he search?
advantage.
Oh, Fiendus!
Of course. What else would
Looks
I get?
like- I don't know, like a bug. They should make an insect Subterror. The fact that that doesn't exist is wild.
Yeah. That would be neat.
Okay, let's be a little silly. Let's be a little goofy goober here. I'm gonna activate Orcus Nightmare.
Okay, just getting your attack up.
We're gonna send Gizmek Orochi to the graveyard, and then when Vanities activates its deal,
You can
protect it
remove
with Ding.
Yeah. That's another problem that I'm going to have to deal with.
Have fun.
So then if I... Okay, gotcha. Well, that's funny. I think we still want to do this. Okay. Hidden City.
Yeah, Hidden City.
Search a Subterror monster? Don't mind if I do.
Whoa, that's 2 Fiendus.
Yeah, you know what? We end our turn.
What in the world?
I'm a cooking something up.
Oh, I have no doubt that you've got things cooking. I'm just wondering, what in the world do you have a Battle Fader or something?
I have thing. Even if I had Battle Fader, I couldn't special summon it. Smile.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think I have
Also,
a
I had an
card
alert-
that you've probably never even read before, that you've never even conceived of.
That is incredible. I've explained so many things. How is it possible that you could that you could be beyond my vast intellect?
Yeah. How am I going to out the Dingirsu?
How are they gonna do that?
I would have to negate its effects somehow.
Let's see what we can do here. We're gonna normal summon another Armageddon Knight.
Just sending stuff to the graveyard. Just a graveyard sending man. You think you're so talented.
Oh, I do my best.
I try.
We're gonna send Destrudo.
Alright.
And we are going to let that go.
Oh no. Half your life points?
So now if you have the Battle Fader, you can do it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's go ahead and do a little Destrudo action here.
Yeah, there we go. Who needs those pesky life points? They ain't nothing.
They aren't doing anything. They're just sitting around being all like, oh, look at me, I keep you from dying. It's like, oh, cool. Thanks.
Yep. You make Black Rose Dragon?
Yes, I am going to blow up my entire field. You have figured out my heinous plan.
That would be nice.
We are going to do Wind Pegasus at Ignister.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Get that field spell out of here.
It's not even doing anything. I don't know what you're afraid of.
Anything that's on your field represents a threat that I don't want to see. I don't want to see it.
Just don't want to deal with it. Doesn't want to exist.
Okay, now we're just going to go to battle phase.
Okay.
I will hopefully pay you back in kind for the life points that I took away from myself.
I'll take the 2,300.
And then summon Tragodia.
Nope. No Tragodia.
Right, it's a card I haven't seen before.
Yep, are you ready for it?
Show me the biscuit. Oh, it's Buford!
The big Buford burger coming on down!
Oh, and its effects are negated!
The 9th... What happened to the other 8 Bufords?
They know what they did.
They know what happened.
Wow,
negate
alright,
the attack
well...
and negate its effects.
Forever!
Yeah. So now I can destroy a thing or two, you know?
Well, I guess I'm glad I kind of let things go then. Because that would have been wild otherwise. Okay, well, we're just going to go to main 2.
And
do a little...
what?
Do a little World Wand action here.
Playing with your wand on camera again. Can't be doing that.
My studio has told me not to comment on.
You're gonna end up back in the penitentiary, Nova. Gonna get the hose again.
He puts.
No, not like that. That's a different.
He puts the orchestras with the soap where he gets the hose again. Is that where we're going?
I don't know. Just making stuff.
All right. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh,
go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Buford.
I'm Buforin.
I'm Buford over here.
He's beginning to buf.
Yo, my favorite part of Chaos Draft was when Hardleg Joe said, "I'm gonna buf," and then he bufed all over Nova.
Okay, let's try. What do I have in my graveyard? I have stuff and things. I need to do this one though. Let's activate boulders, shall we?
Dragon rulers! Dragon rulers!
They're ruling, baby! Let's go ahead and banish the Buf and the Burner. Show me the second, oh no, okay.
I don't got it for you.
You don't got it.
That's not
you
here.
Got nothing. Okay.
Not a thing.
This is gonna be a big risk, but you gotta take big risks if you want to be the big Buf.
Segmental Dragon. You can destroy face-up cards, and if you do, destroy all monsters in the main monster zone with attack less than or equal to the attack this card had on the field. Wow, incredible. Yeah. What segment are we gonna see today?
The question is, where do I go from here? I've got the high risk, high reward, or I could just do some shit. Let's go for it. That back row simply does not exist.
It will do nothing. Galaxy Tomahawk!
You're in a whole other galaxy, baby! Give me them tokens!
Well then!
Oh, okay.
Looks like someone decided to use the extra deck today.
I do like the extra deck, just a little bit. Only when it can get me some good stuff, you know? I gotta have some good stuff, maybe a thing!
Well, you might be a little disappointed, buddy, because it seems that your entire field is made of machine monsters. And unfortunately, that ain't gonna get through airport security today!
There can only be one. You're just going all back row, I see.
I have affectionately named this deck Chaos Control, so, you know, do with that what you will.
One type. Well. And you had two machines. Interesting. Why'd you send the ding?
Well, you might have noticed a big red cross on it.
I guess. Okay, I'll set a monster. Or not a monster. This could be anything. I'm not playing artifacts.
Well, what is it?
Oh yeah, you can just do that once per turn.
Yeah.
I thought that was the turn it was summoned. Well. So I've risked all and lost then. Yeah, if I had known that, I mean, I couldn't have known that you would be having that. It could have just as easily been something else. Yeah,
for real.
We'll see. I still got stuff. You got to get over 3,000.
That is fairly big. It is a large chungus, one might say. So let's. That being the case, let us proceed with normal summoning Plague Spreader Zombie.
All right. Tiny Head Man has hit the field.
Hey everyone, I'm Plague Spreader Zombie. I talk out of a hole in my neck.
This is why you shouldn't smoke, kids. I'm 32 years old. My name used to be Linda Schmitzowitz. This is what 2 years of smoking will do to you.
I used to be the best voice in Burbank. Alright, we're gonna attack your Galaxy Tomahawk. We're gonna have an orchestrated attack.
Interesting.
Get that Tomahawk out of here.
He's hawking.
Alright, you got another Buford for this guy?
No. I can't say that I do. I'm not much of a Buford at the moment. Alright, we're getting hit with 23. I am officially below. As above, so below. You got a level 9 you gotta go into?
God, I wish so badly to have a level 9 that I could go into. To have Shen.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and special summon Orochi here, just to get you just that little bit closer to game.
Just a wee bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Blah.
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 Alright.
I shall let you choose one of the 8 heads with which I shall attack you with today.
There's only 3.
I'm feeling generous. Only 3 that you can see. The mythical Orochi has 8 heads.
I don't believe you.
Ah, well then.
I'm from the show me state, so show me you're full of shit.
I can't recover from that. What the Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm dead now.
There's nothing. You've been destroyed emotionally, as well as physically.
All right. All yours, Buckaroo.
I'm going to try to buck my Roo as best as I can. Let's see here.
Summon a 4400 attack monster and get over my Plague Spreader, please.
Normal summon Fiendus.
Fiendus has been normal summoned.
Activate.
You may do so.
Flip it face down. Let's summon that. Defense.
Provide Guru.
Everyone likes a goo from time to time. What
More of a gack man myself.
Gross. I need to hear about that. I guess we do this. Banish those two.
Blasting.
I started blasting.
I started blasting.
Oh, hey, I have another Earth Dragon I can search.
Whoa!
I thought Guru was the only one. Oh, I have this. Which might be nice. It's not for the Gizmech. Yeah. Battle phase. Let's attack over this.
Let's try this. I'm gonna activate Gozen Match here.
Okay.
I will keep Darks.
Yeah. I'm still doing that.
That's fair. That's fair.
You could shuffle back the blaster.
The blaster? The blaster? What do you think I am? What do you think, some kind of dingus? Some kind of dingus darling?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you are.
I guess it would be better to do that. Actually, I could just blast the brewer and I'll stay in the graveyard. But if I destroy the blaster, you can get that back. Shovels into the deck, right? Yeah. You know that's actually you make a good point. Actually, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say you'd be a dingus not to. Although I don't know. Actually, considering the Gozen match, you probably wanted to shuffle back the Guru because I couldn't. If you flipped it while I had blaster out, I couldn't keep both. I wouldn't even get the flip effect. It would just go to the graveyard. So you've locked us into just having a monster, essentially, because I can't control
darts
more
of
than
different
one.
attributes.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I got Gozen match confused with the other one. Rivalry of Warlord.
Yeah. Let's get a warrior monster. That is dark.
Okay. Then you activate Gizmech, pop my guy, attack.
Actually, I have come to an unfortunate realization.
Oh?
I followed your advice, and that was my downfall, because Orochi can only pop face-up monsters.
Yeah, I was hoping you would pop yourself on accident.
Oh, well, okay. Let's do that again. So we have that.
The Lost Dragons Frisian!
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We're gonna do Frisian here.
800.
Target the warrior. So I still have all darks, different types.
Can't believe
now one might look at this field and go, well, this is cool and all, but you can't summon any dragons from your extra deck, and dragons are really, really powerful, right? But unfortunately,
some kind of level 7 that's not a dragon.
Despite what it says on the name, Cyber's Quantum Dragon is not a dragon.
It's dark?
It's a dark Cyber's monster.
What the hell? Cybers are supposed to be light!
Okay, so if this card battles an opposing monster at the start of the damage step, you can bounce it back to the hand, make a second attack. Subterra Fiendus does not look like they have a flip effect.
No, they do not.
So we are going to go to battle phase.
I think you just got this one.
Yeah, I think I've got this cinched up.
Unless I can activate this in the damage step. No, it doesn't even flip up. Alright, we get it. I'm not gonna attack again. That's fine. I was prepared for this inevitability. I knew what's coming. I baked
Nani?
a cake. Let's try that. And this time I'm going first.
Who would have thunk it?
Me. I am the one who thunks. And I thunk well.
Blaster?
I'm blasting.
He's blasting over here.
Okay, summon Blaster.
Okay.
It sucks to have to do this, but I have to do it.
Double blaster.
Double Blaster, and I can't search as well. I just get the 2.
Oh, yeah. Wow, man, you must have a really set up extra deck if you're willing to go this far just to get Galaxy Tomahawk.
It's not super set up, but it has something good, and I'm gonna have to hope that that's gonna be enough. Let's just a token and token. I think I'll take a token. I also might want a token, and I think we'll get a token. Look, Ma.
Interesting decision.
So many tokens.
Okay, I have like a legit question now that I'm looking at all of this.
Yeah?
Galaxy Tomahawk is a rank 7 monster, right?
Correct.
Why does it make level 6 tokens?
Because they're like its babies. They're all smaller than it.
Okay, you know what? That makes sense. That's fair.
Yeah.
Equal to the combined levels. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
There we go. That's my hope.
Effects. Okay, so it's unaffected no matter what.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
And if you special summon a monster, I can special summon a World Legacy from my deck.
Damn, what World Legacy could do that?
There's a couple.
Wow, this is kind of... I gotta read really quickly what this Steel Star Regulator does.
It has a lot of attack. It's
Cool.
mostly there. That's about it. It's really just about making World Gears of Theological Demiurgy. But I needed a space first.
Okay. Ooh. That's cool. Not against World Regalia Demiurgy, though, but, you know, whatever. We make do.
I don't even know what this thing is. It's just like a big ball of light with some spirals and wiggles in it.
Yeah, the Cliff-Offs really went over the edge on this one.
Yeah. They're just like, wiggles? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Sure, why not? Let's go for it. It's fine.
Oh, I just realized I completely forgot to put your sleeves back to the Golden Nova ones. You've been using the lamp sleeves. I did a DBC with them not too long ago.
Ah.
Hopefully you don't mind.
No. This is like the battle scarred version of my sleeves.
Yeah. You are prepared.
God, 3,500 is huge.
It's a big one.
How do I beat 3,500?
Do you have Utopia the Lightning? I thought you had Utopia the Lightning.
I have Utopia the Lightning in my pool of cards. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I guess next time you'll have to be certain.
Let's start with Graceful Charity. Let's see if we can dig for an answer to this.
You didn't have that already? Like, oh, this is impossible to get out of. And there's no way I'll be able to draw 3 cards and see if any of those can get me out of it.
You're acting like the next card that I draw is definitely going to have the answer here. 3,500 ain't no Dorito, okay?
I don't know. Okay. You've got a lot of stuff in your deck.
I do.
It's a big deck.
It's a great, big, beautiful deck in the sky.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to pitch
These
two.
Okay. Allow me to see. Oh, it's just... Oh, okay.
Okay. So now we have to make the donuts.
The Serpentron Sky Slasher. Sky Slasher!
Not to be confused with Sky's Strikers. If I hear any of you talking about that, I will sue. Okay, let's do Armageddon Night.
Okay. He's a getting.
He's a getting there. Let's see. So we send Destrudo here.
All right.
I'm not going to need half those life points if I just die next turn anyway, so it's a nice trade.
Yeah.
How big can my level 7s get? Not very. Destrudo, target the Armageddon Knight.
All right. Make Halkify Brax. Summon a
them.
Rodon.
God, if I had one more monster, I swear to God, if I had one more monster, this would be all over for you.
Borreload Savage Dragon. I mean, Boral Sword Dragon.
Oh man, I would love to have Boral Sword Dragon. Can I have yours?
I don't have a Boral Sword.
Dang. Well, rip Aroni. Yep, I've used my normal summon. Any Link monsters want to come out and, like, help out with this? No? Okay.
You're just block in defense mode.
I've done it.
Defense! Hump.
I can't discard any of these off of a Nightmare monster to make this work either. Okay, so we're just going to... do the Pegasus mode.
Pegasus in defense.
Oh no, we're going on full offense, folks. I also want to get rid of that fucking back row because I don't like looking at it.
Unfortunate. Hey, that would have been really good against the Dingirsu with the you know.
Yeah, that would have been righteous actually.
Yeah, fucking vanities. I'd be like, nah, banished with the power of a fiery orb. A spirally orb.
Pegasus. This itty bitty little orb here. Okay, we'll go to battle. Attack over the Steel Star Regulator.
My regulator!
I hope I can... What did I tell you?
Regulate things now!
No one. Not under my watch. Okay, we will now do World Wand.
Just getting more defense.
Summon the Knightmare.
Knitmer.
Let's go ahead and make Galatea.
Sure.
Using... Has to be a Nightmare monster. I can't save the...
Yeah.
Can't save that, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and summon you out here.
You're fucking nightmare.
And now you can't destroy my Galatea, you fool.
But you still take the damage!
Nani! Okay, let's go ahead and activate Galatea's effect.
Plus, I mean, I might not even need to, destroy you. I might have something else cooking up.
Some instant win condition that we have not seen yet.
Yeah, you know. I've been known to see some stuff from time to time.
Some max C?
Not quite.
Ah, dang, okay. Alright.
Dingirsu.
God, I would love to use Dingirsu to remove your demi.
I cannot be affected. Just T-posing to assert dominance.
Be not affected.
Hovering.
Cease.
You and your fucking back row.
Me and my effing back row. Alright. Bring it on, dude. You and your 2 cards in hand.
Bro.
Whoa.
One of those 2 cards is Fallen of Albaz.
Wow. That sucks.
Well, I'll just send that, no big deal.
Anyway.
Unfortunate. I would have really liked to Ixie summon with your monster.
Yeah, me too.
Guess I could just summon this. As you do.
Summoning what?
Just a blaster.
Oh, he's blasting.
I'm starting the blasting again.
Proceeded to blast.
Proceed to blast phase. Just attack over that.
You will have to make a decision here, Batman.
Yeah, I think I'll keep the Cyburst type. And of course you have machines. Rivalry of Warlord, there could be only one. And vanities. Unfortunate. Well, we'll just have to see what you get. I mean, now you're locked into machines, so now you have to not only get over 3,500, you've got to get a machine over 3,500.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize that was probably a dingus move of me to,
A Dingirsu move for you.
Ho-ho!
Hee hee, ha-ha!
Dingirsu Gaming!
He dings when he Girsus. Why did he turn himself into a giant instrument? Explain, Konami.
He was sad, so we had to make the toot-toot.
He was so sad. You ever been so sad you turned yourself into a tuba? That's the story. Let me tell you the story of Dingirsu, kids. There once was an ugly duckling who was so sad he became a tuba. He tooted, and from one of my many tubas I will toot the sound that ends the world.
Oh man, I really goozled myself.
Just pass turn, you can't do anything. You know it, I know it, the whole world knows it.
You would say that, wouldn't you?
You just gotta let me clear your stuff so you can start building up new stuff.
You know, ironically, I think that is just the case. Go ahead.
Haha! Neat. Yep, let's just go ahead. Want to get rid of that Uruchi.
Oh no! My snakes!
Uruch in hell! Demon beast.
No, I will not use...
You don't want to use the Pegasus effect?
I will not use Pegasus effect. It does not work on anything but you, and I would love to shuffle away this rivalry. So badly do I wish I could do that. But I shall not.
Unaffected. Wah 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 wah.
Me when unaffected.
Yeah. That's just the sound that unaffected things make. Oh, you've never been to a Whole Foods?
Yeah, famously unaffected by anything, Whole Foods.
No, but that's where all the unaffected guys hang out, you know. Having a nice unaffected time.
No, that's a different part of the rule book. Those people are disaffected.
Ah, I see. Okay. Here you go. Congratulations. I've cleared your board.
Ah, the possibilities are endless now.
The colors, Duke. The colors.
Man, I don't even want to use Ad Ignister to deal with your back row. Like, what if it's really, really bad? Sure, why not?
Oh, it's just one card. Oh, but it's my opponent. Unfortunate, but it had to be done. Thanks for not sending this monster. Surely it won't have any kind of useful flip effect.
No, never.
Never! Why would it do such a thing?
Surely it won't be Guru. set.
Give it a bot up.
Here you go, buddy. It's your turn again. It's all
I
yours.
appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, boss. It's
One
me
way or
again.
another.
Wiggles is back. Ooh.
Ah, fighter of the Wiggles. Ooh, champion
Ooh.
of the sun. He's a master of wiggling and friendship.
My Wiggles are off the shorts.
Let's set a card. Now you don't know which one is Guru.
Oh no! My God! Yeah, we just doing stuff is whatever. Yeah, I got nothing here. Go right ahead.
Okay. Now we can attack. We'll get there eventually. You'll run out of monsters, or you'll deck out because you used a Skytron, the dragon of Durgans.
Orochi Magochi.
Ah.
Yes, Hedgehog.
Alright.
One Shadol Fusion, please. Hold the mustard.
Yeah, so I was going to say. Holding the mustard. They call me Mustard Holden Joe. Don't you know?
Don't you know he's the man with the mustard, Mustard Joe.
Mustard Joe.
Okay, what do you got? You got a Shadol Fusion.
I do have Shadol Fusion.
But what can you make with the Shadol Fusion?
I can make Construct.
I mean, what's your favorite idea, Nova? Mine is being creative.
Alright, now please follow up, because I feel lost in the sauce.
Oh. Hey, thanks for... Do you have 2 Ghost Ogres?
I have
like super
3
rare.
Ghost Ogres.
Damn, I've only managed to pull 1.
Yeah, they all just kind of showed up in that, this week's bonus packs.
You got 3 Ghost Ogres, you got a fucking, Zeus. You just got everything. I was doing so well, and then you just pulled expertly.
Mwah. One second, I gotta look up a card effect.
Oh, okay.
No, never mind, it's not gonna matter, because I can't summon anything anyway, because of my own silly... Oh, no, actually, no, it is relevant because of exactly.
Okay. I don't know,
it's not cheating if I'm looking at my own cards.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking up Dingirsu's effect to see exactly what I can send with its on-summon effect.
Oh, okay.
Send 1 card. Excellent. Excellent news. We're going to send my own rivalries to the grave with Dragon's effect.
That's fine. Now I can start using Subterror stuff.
And now we will call the Haunted.
Alright.
Your back row will simply not disrupt my plan.
Call the Haunted. Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Effect.
Oh, it doesn't target. Oh.
Ooh.
I guess I gotta do this.
Oh, that is... Oh, that makes me sad. Oh, that makes me so sad.
Sorry, sad. My name's Joe.
Why
dad
do you...
jokes. Dad
why
jokes. Do you, getting all down with the dad jokes.
Why do you talk?
Daddy.
I need you to tell me why you talk. Sometimes I have no clue why you would do this.
The words just come out, baby. What can I say?
Cool. We are going to Orchest Nibbity Nibbity Nightmare.
Alright.
Rolled wand. I can now finally get over your stupid gears!
The grinding of the gears!
You know what really grinds my gears? You.
Me.
God, yeah, that hidden city is going to mess me up. So we are going to... Oh, we are locked into darks, though. Hell. Hell on earth. We will do...
Too many
World
effects.
Wand.
Too many things.
Wah.
Summon back the nightmare.
Normal,
Your fucking nightmare.
Your nightmare.
Haven't normal yet.
Let's do Armageddon Night. Oh, actually, the line of play is revealing itself to me as I'm doing it. The universe it's crackling forth in front of me, telling me how to win this game. We will do Barricade Borg Blocker, because that's a dark.
Alright.
Activate your effect. Pitching Danger Tsuchinoko.
Let's get this back.
Okay, the Lost Wind is back.
But it came back.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Use the Tsuchinoko. Summon them back. Make Nightmare Unicorn, because that is a dark monster.
For some reason. Unfortunately.
The effect. Get that hidden city out of here.
Goodbye, Hidden City.
Okay. Now the attack negation is no longer an issue. Thank God.
Thank the Lord. Oh.
Now I have to deal with the fact that I decided to link away the Armageddon Night for all of this instead of keeping it on board for the Destrudo! Silly, Nova. Very silly of you.
So many little effects and things to keep track of. You gotta make a simpler deck. Mine is put 2 level 7s on board. Dance.
Dance, fool. Okay,
Dance the dance of life.
Alright, let's try this
Abominable.
out. I'm abominating here. Yeah, let's go to battle phase now.
Okay.
So now, finally, the gears have unturned.
Damn it. I was really hoping it would grind your gears.
Well, I mean, it did. I ain't gonna deal with it. Oh, and this will trigger the Unchained.
Did you forget that you could do that?
I was waiting until the end of the turn. Like, I thought I had to wait until I did this attack.
Nope. You just get to blow up everything. His whole effect is if destroyed, then destroy.
If destroy? Yes.
Did a destroy happen? Oh, okay, good. Then you can destroy.
Sweet.
What do I even have that's left in my life? Oh, what a world this is that has such people in it. I think
Such
I only
wonders
have one
I have
option.
to show you.
And I just gotta hope that none of your cards can stop me. Well, that's neat. Okay. Let us activate the blaster. Started blasting.
I will have to stop that.
Here comes the fun police, just making nothing fun. I see how it is. Well,
Okay.
well
Now, no,
I'm
go ahead,
banning emptiness. Emptiness is banned. We can't have fun with people like that on here. I'm playing 3 Twin Twisters and a Cosmic Cyclone, and it's just not enough to keep you when you're playing 17 Floodgates.
Look, Joe. Allow me to make my case here, if I can.
No.
Okay.
You don't.
All right. Okay. You know what? Fair
There is no
point.
justification for evil such as this.
Okay, you know what? I can get behind that. That is okay.
The world is a vampire. Jules, go ahead and put up the thing. Put up all the tokens. Nova once again gets ahead. It's just a segmental dragon. I could have discarded that to summon out the fucking the what's it called? The Jet Synchron. I could have made a level 8. You know, get the dang old what's it called? Scar Right? What was your other set? Is your other set something that just would have negated that?
My other set is a rivalry, so it would have once you established it, it just would have made you pick.
One
I don't have lethal right now, so
then, of course, you get one or the other. What am I going to do without special summoning?
Nothing.
I need to summon things, Nova.
Okay, so if you won't listen, then the audience will. Look, we are on episode 15. There's not much time I have left here, and there is still work for me to do. Whatever future guest comes on this show needs to live in a world where Chaos Draft has banned all the floodgates, and it is my job, nay, my duty, to bring this to your attention so we can fix this. This is a good thing. I am the hero here.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's like 12 anime villains who have done the exact same tactic.
What?
No, you see, I need to kill everyone so that they would see what a danger their society is. That's just how it works, you know. I needed to pose a threat so that everyone else would get stronger so they could fight the real threats. Because, you know, those threats might kill the ones they love. Which, I mean, I did that, but they would do it more.
They would. What if you fought a guest who played even more hand traps, or even more floodgates that were even worse? I'm trying to stem the tide.
Impossible. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this regardless. Hopefully Jules cut out a lot of the downtime and thinking as we're trying to figure out how to play around 5 floodgates. And, you know, until next time, good luck and fuck vanities. No, you don't do it this time. You just gotta be quiet. You just get out of here, Nova. Jules, cut the feed. Cut Nova's feed. He's not allowed to be here for the end. This is my ending. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Hey there, champ. Thanks for watching the Chaos Draft. You know, this show takes a lot of work to put together, and it wouldn't be possible without the support of many patrons. All of them are great in my book, but I'd like to give a special shout out to the $25 and higher patrons who gave that little bit extra during the month of June. Their names are Davon Crushin, Fred Thomas, Caleb Hamilton, Tiberius Kane Moriarty, Cat Monarch, Crystal Chaos, 1503, Austin Glover, Chris W., Daniel Stayer, Death's Dancer, JJ Squirtle, Ya Boy Slurp, Muntry, Aiden McDonald, Choppy Rice, Chris Kessler, Cozy Boat 275, Default Titan 97, Dancing Joker, Emperor Lelouch, Matt, MBT Yugioh, Muffin Fiend, Nathan, Nightfang, Penumbra Eterna, Quintingent, Robert Pock, Trevor F., Viscount Billy Esquire, and Wonder Waffle. If you'd like to join them, there should be a Patreon button on the screen and a link down in the description. Remember, just $1 gets you on the Discord, $5 lets you watch the Chaos Draft a day early, and of course $25 gets your name in the credits. Thanks once again for everything, and until next time, stay frosty, Legos.